Since ancient times, sages and mystics have sought to understand the invisible forces that shape reality. The 12 universal laws emerge as a guide for this journey of discovery, revealing the deep principles that govern our existence. By exploring these laws, we not only unravel the mysteries of the universe but also gain the key to a richer and more fulfilling life. Imagine these laws as guiding stars, lighting the way toward greater harmony and personal fulfillment. Each of these laws functions like an invisible thread weaving through every dimension of life. They aren't just abstract concepts, they are dynamic principles that influence our thoughts, actions, and destinies. As we begin to understand and apply these laws, we can transform our reality in surprising ways. It's not a matter of luck, but rather a conscious alignment with the universal forces that govern our lives. Understanding these laws might seem like the beginning of a grand journey, but it's also an invitation to introspection and personal growth. It promises that by uncovering these principles, we'll be better equipped to face life's challenges and seize the opportunities that arise. Preparing for this journey requires an open spirit and a curious mind, ready to embrace the depths of knowledge that the 12 universal laws offer. Law of Divine Oneness. In the vast universe, everything is interconnected, forming a cosmic web of invisible connections. The law of divine oneness reminds us that every action and thought reverberates through this web, intricately shaping reality. Just like a stone thrown into a lake creates ripples that spread out, our actions and intentions have a profound and far-reaching impact on the whole. It's as if each of us is a crucial thread in the grand tapestry of life. Every gesture, no matter how small, triggers a reaction that echoes throughout existence. This principle reveals that we are co-creators of reality, and our choices have a global resonance. It's essential to recognize that when we affect others, we are, in fact, affecting ourselves and the entire universe. Understanding this interconnectedness encourages us to act with greater awareness and responsibility. This principle is not just a theory but a profound spiritual practice. When we connect with the law of divine oneness, we begin to perceive the interdependence of all beings and events. By seeking harmony with the universe, we can align ourselves with a greater truth and compassion. As we deepen our understanding of this, the next laws start to reveal how these interactions manifest and transform into concrete experiences. Law of Vibration. In the vast cosmos, nothing remains static, everything is in constant motion and vibration. The law of vibration teaches us that every particle, every thought, and every emotion emits a unique frequency, shaping the reality around us. Imagine that we are all notes in a universal symphony, and the harmony of our lives depends on the frequency we choose to emit. This understanding empowers us to adjust our own vibration and, consequently, our life experience. We are vibrational beings, and what we emanate reflects in our surroundings. Our emotions and thoughts act like magnets, attracting experiences and people that resonate with our internal frequency. When we raise our vibration to positive thoughts and feelings, we attract similar energies, creating a cycle of abundance and well-being. This law invites us to examine our internal vibrations and make adjustments to create a reality more aligned with our deepest desires. Understanding the law of vibration is like learning to master an instrument. By refining our ability to maintain a high frequency, we influence not only our own destiny but also the environment around us. Through this conscious practice, we move closer to a life of greater harmony and fulfillment. As we adjust our vibration, we begin to see how the other universal laws interact with this dynamic force. Law of Action. The law of action is a profound reminder that movement is essential for transformation. It's not enough to just wish or dream, we need to take action for change to materialize. Every step we take, no matter how small, contributes to the realization of our goals and dreams. Think of life as a river in constant flow, Only by navigating it and making our choices can we shape the course of our journey. Deliberate action is the fuel that drives the engine of change. It's like planting a seed. Only with continuous effort and attention does it grow into a beautiful plant. Small, consistent efforts build momentum, which over time leads to significant transformations. The law of action teaches us that it's the commitment to the process that brings the desired results. This principle challenges us to break free from inertia and take concrete steps toward our goals. By practicing the law of action, we are not just completing tasks but also aligning ourselves with the dynamic force of the universe. As we move forward, the integration with other laws begins to reveal itself, showing how action can shape our reality in broader and deeper ways. Law of correspondence. The law of correspondence teaches us that what happens within reflects what occurs outside. The reality we experience is a mirror of our beliefs and internal states. It's as if our mind and heart paint the landscape of life around us. When we look inward and adjust our thoughts and emotions, we start to see changes in the external world, like an artist transforming their canvas with each brushstroke. Every external circumstance can be understood as a reflection of our own beliefs and attitudes. When we recognize this principle, we are called to deep self-reflection. The law of correspondence invites us to examine our beliefs, habits, and thought patterns to better understand the reality we experience and make the necessary changes. Understanding the law of correspondence is like having a map to your own soul. By adjusting our internal state, we can create a more harmonious alignment with what we wish to see in the external world. As we delve deeper into the practice of this law, we see how it intertwines with other laws, shaping a path of personal growth and transformation. Law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect reveals the deep connection between our actions and their consequences. Every choice we make generates an effect, creating a chain of events that shapes our experience. Think of each action as a stone thrown into a lake, with ripples spreading out and impacting everything around. This law teaches us that we are responsible for our actions and the repercussions they bring. Every effect we observe in our lives is a direct manifestation of the causes we've set in motion. Understanding this law encourages us to act with awareness and intention. By becoming active participants in our lives, we recognize that every choice contributes to the tapestry of our destiny. The law of cause and effect challenges us to reflect on how our decisions shape our reality. This law invites us to live deliberately and thoughtfully, recognizing that the quality of our actions determines the nature of the effects we experience. As we deepen our understanding, we start to see how this law intertwines with other universal laws, creating a complex web of causes and effects that influence every aspect of our existence. Law of compensation. The law of compensation reveals the principle of universal balance. The universe always seeks to maintain equilibrium, ensuring that every action has a corresponding compensation. Imagine a cosmic scale, where every effort and choice is weighed, with the outcome aimed at restoring fairness. This law teaches us that, regardless of our actions, there will be a return that reflects what we contribute to the world. Compensation is not always immediate, and often requires patience and trust in the universal process. Every action, whether positive or negative, creates an impact that eventually returns to us, adjusting the balance. This principle invites us to act with integrity and trust that the universe responds to our energy with the same intensity and quality. Understanding the law of compensation is like learning to read the tides. We know there is a natural ebb and flow. By accepting and practicing this balance, we begin to see how our actions and intentions shape our reality. Grasping this law opens doors to greater harmony and synergy with the other universal laws, reflecting in our personal and spiritual growth. Law of attraction. The law of attraction reminds us that we are like magnets, drawing into our lives what resonates with our internal energies. If we view the universe as a vast field of energies, the quality of our vibration determines the experiences we attract. When we emit positive thoughts and emotions, we attract situations and people that match that frequency. It's as if our reality is shaped by the magnetic field of our own being. The impact of positive thinking is profound and expansive. Maintaining a consistent focus on our intentions and visualizing what we desire creates an alignment with the energies we seek. Just as a gardener tends to their plants with care, we must cultivate our thoughts and emotions so that they blossom into fulfilling experiences. The law of attraction challenges us to maintain an abundant and positive mindset, even in the face of adversity. As we delve into the practice of this law, we notice its interconnection with other universal laws, such as the law of vibration and the law of correspondence. The law of attraction invites us to explore the harmony between our desires and the energies we emit, crafting a richer life experience that aligns with our deepest purposes. Law of perpetual transmutation of energy. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy teaches us that energy is constantly transforming and that we can shape this change through our intentions and actions. Picture energy as a flowing river, always in motion and adapting to the forms we choose to give it. This law reminds us that by altering our thoughts and emotions, we influence how energy manifests in our lives. It's the ability to turn the negative into the positive, much like an alchemist transforming lead into gold. Transmuting energy isn't a passive task but an active process of redirecting our thoughts and feelings. When we face challenges or negative experiences, we can choose to convert that energy into motivation and growth. By doing so, we turn obstacles into opportunities and shape our reality with a more positive and productive outlook. This law is closely connected with the law of vibration and the law of attraction, reinforcing the idea that our internal energy determines the quality of our experience. By applying the law of perpetual transmutation of energy, we begin to see how the continuous transformation of energy can bring new light and meaning to our lives, deepening our understanding of universal laws and our connection to the cosmos. Law of relativity. The law of relativity teaches us that our experience of life is shaped by our perception and comparison. Everything is relative, and no concept exists in isolation. Things gain meaning when we relate them to one another. Imagine life as a constantly changing canvas, where light and shadow define our perception. What might seem like a challenge at one moment can reveal itself as an opportunity when viewed from a different perspective. Perceptions are key to understanding the law of relativity. What appears to be a problem in our lives can be seen as a valuable lesson when we adjust our perspective. This principle encourages us to cultivate empathy and compassion, recognizing that everyone faces their own battles and that each situation has multiple facets. Comparing different experiences helps us find balance and see the truth amidst life's complexities. As we explore this law, we notice how it intertwines with the law of polarity and the law of compensation. Relativity invites us to embrace the diversity of experiences and to recognize that every situation, whether filled with joy or pain, contributes to our personal and spiritual growth. This understanding broadens our vision and prepares us for the next step in our universal journey. Law of polarity. The law of polarity reveals that everything in the universe exists in pairs of opposites, and these opposites are actually two ends of the same spectrum. Just as day and night are different manifestations of the same experience, so are joy and sorrow. This law teaches us that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, and understanding one extreme is only possible through contrast with its opposite. Each experience is like a piece of a cosmic puzzle, revealing the whole through its dualities. Embracing the coexistence of opposites allows us to find balance and resilience. When we face difficult moments, we recognize that light is always present, waiting to be discovered. This perspective helps us appreciate the beauty in contradictions and understand that every challenge carries the seed of a new opportunity. It is through this acceptance that we develop a more complete and profound vision of life. As we explore the law of polarity, we begin to see how it interacts with the law of relativity and the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Understanding these opposites prepares us to embrace the complexity of human experience, allowing us to navigate the highs and lows of the universal journey with greater wisdom. This understanding opens the door to greater inner harmony and connection with the laws that govern our reality. Law of rhythm. The law of rhythm reveals that life follows cyclical patterns, where everything flows in natural rhythms of rising and falling. Just as the tides of the ocean follow a pattern of highs and lows, our lives are also shaped by cycles of joy and introspection. This principle invites us to recognize and accept the natural rhythms of existence, understanding that each phase, whether one of growth or stagnation, has its purpose and value. Accepting the natural ebb and flow of life is essential for finding peace and balance. Instead of fighting against the low cycles, we can learn to navigate them with serenity, knowing that the tide will eventually turn. By accepting and harmonizing with these rhythms, we develop resilience that allows us to face challenges with greater calm and confidence, knowing that everything is part of a larger cycle. Exploring the law of rhythm helps us understand how it interacts with other universal laws, such as the law of polarity and the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Recognizing that life is a continuous flow, we can appreciate each phase of our journey and better integrate the lessons that each cycle brings. This perspective prepares us to embrace the next stage of our exploration of the universal laws. Law of gender. The law of gender teaches us that we all possess a blend of masculine and feminine energies, which are essential for creation and manifestation in our lives. These energies are like the two wings of a bird, each playing a crucial role in balance and harmony. Masculine energy represents action, logic, and structure, while feminine energy represents receptivity, intuition, and creativity. Together, they form the foundation for holistic development and personal fulfillment. Integrating these energies harmoniously is key to achieving a balanced life. By cultivating both masculine and feminine aspects within us, we create a creative flow and a solid structure for our actions. This balance allows us to manifest our desires and goals effectively, harnessing the best of both energies to create a richer and more complete reality. The law of gender intertwines with other universal laws, such as the law of divine oneness and the law of vibration, helping us understand how the combination of internal energies can impact our external experience. By exploring and integrating these energies, we lay the groundwork for a deeper understanding and a more conscious application of the laws that govern our existence. As we conclude our journey through the 12 universal laws, I invite you to reflect deeply on how these principles shape your life. Each law, with its ancient wisdom, offers a unique perspective on how the universe operates and how we can align our actions and thoughts to live more fully. By integrating these insights into your daily life, you'll not only gain a better understanding of life's dynamics but also discover a more harmonious and meaningful path. Have you ever wondered how these laws influence your daily choices and experiences? How can you apply these principles to transform your reality and achieve a state of balance and fulfillment? Share your reflections and experiences in the comments, and let us know how the universal laws have impacted your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue your journey of discovery and personal growth. Together, we'll explore more about how these laws can enrich our lives and open new doors to understanding and transformation. Let's walk side by side on this journey of self-knowledge and evolution.